Thank you very much for having me here and agreeing to this rare interview. By the way, what is it that I should call you?
You may call me the oh-so-great-robed one. But if you prefer, you can call me Tosgro for short.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to start with you telling us a bit about yourself, Tosgro.
It started early on in my career, as I started out on a small little broadcast station on a tiny show reviewing classical movies. My skills as a linguist, of course, propelled the show to incredible success, gaining me much notoriety in the entertainment industry, and of course I had much influence in the way films were made.
Interesting. Interesting. I'd like to ask you about what happened after the incident.
The network took it as an opportunity to eliminate me as a threat. They were jealous of my talents and feared my power. The rumors of my insanity were blown far out of proportion and ended any chance of getting work anywhere in the industry. My career seemed to be ruined.
But that wasn't the end, was it?
No, of course not. A college group who were huge fans recognized the loss my presence would have on the industry, came to me, requesting my invaluable input on their little project. Upon looking at their proposal, I saw many ways in which my hand could improve on their attempts at entertainment, and thus Pondery was born.
So tell me, where does your inspiration come from for your Ponderies?
Talent.
Talent. Could you elaborate on that, please?
When you are this seasoned, the mind works out itself.
Is it true you're a Time Lord?
Well, I believe I answered that one yesterday, didn't I?
Did you? Well, why don't you tell me about your set? What made you want to build it on a cliff?
I had a few shillings left over from my successful broadcasting career, so I decided to personally fund the set. Finding the right help, on the other hand, was quite a task. I had to go through 17 different consultants before finally finding a contractor that could bring my vision to life. All the others mocked my genius. The solidity and sanity of building in such a majestic location was less of a concern as bringing the set to life.
What is your most feared thing in life?
Parade floats. Especially the orange ones.
Really? Well, who do you wish you weren't?
That poor soul riding the float.
I see. And how tall aren't you?
I'm negative Q to the 36, but that's none of your business now, is it?
Okay, maybe that one's a little too personal. So tell me about coming up with Ponderies. Is it exhausting?
No, not at all. There seems to be a thing that is deep inside that they just flow for me like a pit inside the depths of my brain that opens up and spews forth sputtering. It sputters inspiration.
Really? So tell me about the robe. Why red?
It is the color of the cardinal. It is meant to keep my mind high and afloat where it is meant to be.
Have you ever wanted to see the world?
I have seen more of this world with these two little eye holes than I could ever continue to stare upon, but I can tell the world hates my view. A pity.
Very interesting. If it's okay, we just have a few more questions for you, Tosgro. Like, I'm sure we all want to know. Flying what?
Exactly.
Ah. Now, where is your intern Dan? And if the rumors are true, what exactly did you do to him?
Dan? Dan? I don't know what you're talking about. There is no Dan.
I'm right Here,
Then what was that?
What was what?
he no longer acknowledges my existence.
Like a leaf in the wind.
So what exactly do you have against the poor, defenseless tin cans?
I have nothing against tin cans. I have something against that tin can. And if you knew what it did to poor Pookums, you'd want to recycle it too.
But have you ever wondered what would happen if you simply helped the can instead of hurting it?
That can deserves help from no being on this planet. It should be collectively stepped upon by the entire world's population in sequence, and if I could unrecycle it and do it all over again, I would. Next question. You have one left, ma'am.
Of course, I understand, Cosgrove. Well then, if you were going to be muted for the rest of your life, but had the opportunity to say one last thing, what would you say?
Everything.
Well, Cosgrove, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time for this interview.
The pleasure is above you, I'm sure. Make sure that you have one inventory slot in your hotbar that's empty.
I have to kill myself, damn it. Alright, but does Honey know how to kill me?
Mm-hmm.
And go!
Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Oh!
Perfect! That was perfect!
So,
My
yes,
and
I
the
can
great
speak
big
great.
the splattage everywhere.
myth busted. You do need a full inventory with full stacks to
And
grape.
today we learned Cosgrove is full of puppies and what's the other crap? Oh yeah, redstone, the stuff I never touch.
Nope.
Puppies and redstone.
I'm gonna move
Alright,
now.
so anything else you need?
I think that is sufficient. That is plenty.
Alright.
That was awesome. We might want to break up the things we.
Yeah. I was.
Wait, why
Although-
do you use monster blocks?
No, leave one up.
Why have you released silver? Oh, no! Go into the stone!
Oh, it's just a stone brick monster egg. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Because I'll get in trouble.
They're
with-
all over. Well, as long as they're never gonna know. They're never gonna know.
I'm sorry.
Nobody say a thing.
Chiseled stone
Nobody
brick
say
monster
a
egg.
thing. Yep, we know.
This one's in the grass.
Oh,
We can't
no.
kill it.
Why is every pretty stone monster egg? This is bad thing. Are you whistling? I didn't do it.
That's getting in trouble. Alright, I killed a few, but I imagine someone into
Oh, yeah.
the stone.
I saw if you go in.
I'm so sorry.
Honey may have put some surprises.